Music floated over the massive stone walls. Drums pounded, flutes shrilled. Laughter loud, unrestrained, spilled into the streets beyond.
Toast to our prosperity. The dancers honor us well.
The city of Sodom pulsed like a living organism. Caravans entered through iron-bound gates. Perfume and sweat mingled in the heated air. Banners fluttered from towers bearing emblems of wealth and conquest. Merchants shouted over one another.
Fresh spices, come, see the colors. Try the cinnamon, finest in the market. How much for the saffron? 20 for a pouch, a bargain. I'll take 2, and some cumin for me.
A richly dressed nobleman declared, lifting a goblet.
Another feast tonight. Let the poor starve, we celebrate.
Nearby, a frail beggar crouched beside the roadway, ribs visible beneath torn cloth.
Bread, I beg you, a morsel of bread.
He croaked, stretching out trembling fingers. A wealthy trader paused, stared, then deliberately kicked dust into the man's face.
Mercy, I beg you, pathetic beggar.
Work for it, or crawl away.
Please, master.
Several bystanders laughed. Lot stood frozen. Beside him, his wife tilted her head upward, admiring the towering stone gates carved with scenes of military triumph.
This is power, Lot. Security, influence.
Lot's eyes remained on the beggar, wiping dust from his eyes.
It is noise.
It is prosperity.
He looked again at the cruelty he had just witnessed. He whispered.
At what cost?
Yet the gates opened, and they entered. Inside the city, color and chaos collided. Vendors argued fiercely over coin. Musicians played atop wine barrels. Dancers swirled in garments too extravagant for modesty. At the gate sat a judge who presided over conflicts with bias rather than discernment.
This farmer claims I seized his land unfairly.
My lord, he bribed the record keeper. The boundary stones were moved.
Merchant subtly sliding a heavy pouch across the table.
A token of appreciation for your time.
The judge weighed the pouch in his palm, then smirked.
The evidence favors the merchant. Case dismissed.
The farmer collapsed in disbelief.
This is injustice. You cheated me.
Shut up!
Lot shifted uncomfortably.
That is unjust. Your words change nothing. It is still unjust.
It is the law. A justice belongs to those who can afford it.
Lot's wife leaned closer to him.
This is how strong cities function. Influence matters.
Lot said nothing.
Or complain of hunger, yet the gods have clearly chosen who deserves abundance. If they want bread, let them earn it or starve.
Torches illuminated a grand courtyard. A banquet overflowed with roasted meat, overflowing wine, and obscene entertainment. Laughter echoed without restraint.
Ha! And to our clever host, indeed, may his wine never run dry.
A drunken noble raised his cup.
To Sodom, city of freedom! Freedom!
Another shouted.
We answer to no God and no Lord but our desire.
In a corner, 2 servants trembled as they dropped a tray. Noble, furious, he struck one across the face.
Insolent beggar! Know your place!
No one intervened. Lot, invited as a rising landowner, sat stiffly among them.
You are new. From the hills.
Yes. You will learn quickly here. Compassion is weakness. Desire is strength.
The room erupted in approval. Lot forced a polite smile, but his jaw tightened. Across the courtyard, intoxicated men harassed a foreign traveler passing through the city.
Please, I only seek lodging.
Then entertain us first!
Lot looked away. Later that night, Lot walked through a dim alley returning home. He heard a cry. Two young men cornered a debtor against a wall.
Where's the money? You owe me.
I don't know!
Lies! Pay up now or this mace cracks your skull. Die!
No, please, I beg you.
That bane won't save you.
No, more. More. Please!
Lot stepped forward instinctively.
Stop harassing him. He was asking for it. I said stop, now.
The foreigner.
You will kill him over silver?
And what is a man worth without silver?
No, please, I can get it!
Take him away.
They dragged the injured debtor away. Lot stood alone in the dark. From a nearby balcony, laughter floated downward unconcerned. Detached. Days passed. Lot's daughters observed city life from within. They watched wealthy women boast of indulgence.
My husband is away trading. Tonight we celebrate without restraint. Restraint is a relic of the past. Look at these tables, overflowing with wine, figs, and honey cakes. In this city we never know hunger. Why should we? Sodom was made for pleasure. Let the poor worry about bread while we feast. Indeed, a feast for the eyes and for the soul. I saw beggars at the gate this morning, staring as our servants carried baskets of fruit. Let them stare. Perhaps the sight of abundance will teach them their place.
Lot overheard his daughters repeating city phrases mocking modesty, admiring excess. He turned to his wife.
They are changing.
They are adapting
They are adapting to what?
to survival.
She held his gaze steadily. At the city square, a hungry widow attempted to gather fallen grain near a merchant stall.
Thief! Thief!
I only took what fell.
You're a thief!
Crowds gathered not to defend her.
Make an example of her!
No!
The widow was bound publicly to a post as entertainment for the afternoon crowd. Lot stepped forward again.
Enough! Stay back!
A citizen blocked him.
Careful, foreigner.
This city does not welcome moral lectures. She has done nothing deserving this.
The charges are clear. In Sodom, the weak deserve what they cannot prevent.
Lot stepped back slowly. Inside his home, Lot sat in troubled silence. Outside, music thundered late into the night. Laughter echoed through streets. Cries of pleasure and cruelty intertwined until they were indistinguishable. Lot's wife approached him.
You cannot change the city.
No.
Then learn to live in it.
Lot stared toward the distant hills barely visible beyond the walls.
When did I move from the edge to the center?
His wife did not answer. The city glittered. Its markets overflowed. Its walls stood firm. But beneath its music lay oppression.
I will repay you! Give me time! Time is coin.
Beneath its freedom lay lawlessness. Beneath its prosperity lay cruelty.
My people, hear me! There is nothing wrong in corruption. It is the way of the world, and it brings us power and death.
And Lot, once a man of open hills and quiet altars, now sat among elders at the gates of Sodom, learning the language of compromise. The noise grew louder, and conscience grew quieter. Lot had entered the gates of Sodom, a city alive with laughter, trade, and glittering wealth. But behind every feast, every boast, a shadow lingered. The poor were trampled. The cries of the innocent were mocked. Lot saw it all. Yet the question remained: could righteousness survive among the noise of corruption? What horrors lie deeper in the city? And how far will mercy go before justice strikes? Find out in episode 3, Abraham Under the Stars. If you're inspired by this story, share and subscribe to IbideeScriptales, one cinematic Bible story at a time.